Everyone, it's Libby from Maighstirtarot. Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Please, censor bots, entertainment only. Take notice, since they wouldn't allow me to put the surname Maxwell on a video title. Obviously it's a bit of a touchy subject at the moment. Okay, let's have a look. That's all right. We find ways around it. There's that Ten of Swords. Speaking of Ms. Maxwell. Okay, I am using the Gilded Tarot Royale. Do apologise, I haven't got the top of the box. What I want to have a look at in this particular reading is I want to have a little bit of a deeper dive in regards to Patel heading to New Zealand and a meeting with various government members in New Zealand. Now, okay, Kash Patel, head of the FBI. The FBI is the internal within the United States spy agency, Federal Bureau of Investigation. They're supposed to operate within the US. They do not have jurisdiction outside of the US. That is the CIA. Can't remember what CIA stands for. But anyhow, on the way through to New Zealand, Kash Patel dropped off in Australia. Apparently, he stopped in Sydney and had dinner with our Minister for Homeland Security, or Homeland Services Security, one of the two, can't remember. But what was really telling was that he did not meet with our Minister of Intelligence. So these are our government officials. So the Minister of Intelligence would be Gabbard, the Gabbard equivalent. The Minister for Homeland is the Nome equivalent. So interesting choice. So not only did he not meet with the Minister of Intelligence, he also did not meet with the Director of ASIO, the Australian Spy Agency. So what was he actually doing? Considering what's happened is that the ex-CIA agent has come out and basically come out with the information about really pointed point, connect the dots, this happened, then this happened, then this happened, with the election interference. Now, the CIA, that was the FSA report. It was an ex-CIA agent that came out, whistle blew on it, gave his name and everything. He said that he worked on the report. So obviously he left the CIA potentially in disgust with the fact that this was not made public. I don't quite know why he didn't say. So, and the fact that a lot of us readers say the information about the election steal is going to come from overseas, well, that's the CIA, the overseas. But what's with the FBI? Now, as I'm splitting and shuffling my deck, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is my card for the voters, and the Ten of Swords is the truth poised to be an absolute downfall. Now, what I'm getting is that the meeting in New Zealand was something to do under the FBI have come out, Patel or whoever it was, has announced that it was to do with keeping tabs on China in the Pacific. However, one would have thought that would have been the CIA, not the FBI. So there's something here on the global scene in regards to the voter. Oh boy. And yes, Chris Luxon, I'm not talking about the other Chris Hipkins. Chris Hipkins is the leader in opposition. I believe the Prime Minister in New Zealand is Chris Luxon. He's a Trump wannabe, just like our own Scott Morrison was a Trump wannabe, and we in Australia tossed him out. I think what happened is that Luxon got in before they saw his true colours. There is a big truth that is poised to come out. Now, so why New Zealand? Now, There's been a lot of oligarchs that have been buying up land in New Zealand for their doomsday bunkers and all the rest of it. In I don't know whether it was a survey or whatever it was, in a report that came out a while back, not that long ago, about end of times, end of the world, where to be if there's some big nuclear fallout or something, New Zealand was the place to be. New Zealand was the place to be. Apparently because it's sort of right down there on the bottom of the earth, it would be less affected by any sort of doomsday scenario. Probably because it's mountainous as well, so you can get up above the sea levels, but also, beautiful agricultural area, etc. So for whatever reason. And I believe Peter Thiel's property was in a place called around Queenstown. Queenstown is up in the mountains in the centre of the South Island there. I believe, I'm just going to say I think it was John Key, the Prime Minister, again, Conservative Prime Minister. Pretty much what happened was that Peter Thiel bought a citizenship in New Zealand. Yes, secrets being revealed everywhere. Is that me revealing them? Peter Thiel pretty much bought his citizenship. Didn't go through the usual channels, didn't go through the usual period of time. So he bought his land, but I do believe that he was not allowed to build the bunker on it that he wanted to. So I'm not quite sure what's happening there. But just show me. So I really got the other day when I read on this, I think it was probably Friday, was that Australia basically told him to go pound sand, to go jump, to go have relations with himself, in regards to remembering that Australia and New Zealand are both part of Five Eyes. So I want to sort of just screw down a little bit deeper. What was Patel asking of Australia that he did not get? Entertainment only. I am purely a card thrower on a dining table in a suburban area of Australia, sitting here in my polar fleece flannel, keeping nice and warm on a sunny day. Okay, show me, what was Patel after from New Zealand, from Australia, that he did not get? What was he after from Australia that he did not get? Whatever he was wanting, it was overreach, too much. Australia was not going to play ball. Whatever it was. Come on down. Australia said, no, we're not doing it. We're not carrying this for you. It's overreach. Challenged by the Six of Pentacles, vote flipping, money laundering perhaps. There was something here. This is also, what's my trafficking and laundering, etc. Something to do with money laundering. Okay, so Five Eyes got something. Here we've got writing in as the mercenary. Could be because there's information about money, mercenary money exchange happening. It's also the green, he's all in green, so this could indicate something to do with Fleon. Got his seed money from the emerald mine. Zambia, I think it was, someone corrected me, I couldn't remember where it was. The energy stewing in Patel is acting as the mercenary, the paid mercenary. In the past, the Ace of Pentacles, big money information. Okay, I want to dig into this a bit longer. I'll finish this quickly and then I'll dig. Yeah, it's going to rapidly turn into a nightmare situation about lying and stealing and betrayal. You've got here, what did he not get from Australia? Externally. Strength. So this could be Australia standing in its strength, or this could also be, I'm going to say something, it got something on the orange twerp. Let's see where this goes. Internally. What did he not get from Australia? The Fool card. Internally. Played the fool, tried to juggle, heading off the cliff. What did he not get from Australia? It's my Jack Smith card. Cooperation with Jack Smith, perhaps. Alex Whiting. The outcome. It's going to go on the back foot and defend. Votes, the voters. And the loss and disappointment, the heartbreak. When did the CIA release, the ex-CIA guy release this, that report? Was it before Patel headed south? Because this feels like pushing back against that information. What did he not get from Australia? The false victory. Forced to retreat. Homeland security. Money trails. Manipulation. Flat out treason. We've got the ending of a cycle, walking away, and justice, as a lot of information is going to come out. I'm going to say end of cooperation, end of almost like the agreement for the spy agencies to work together. The Two of Swords, Russia, the infighting, volatile information coming out, emotionally overwhelming, my Harris card. Okay. What did Patel not get from Australia? I'm going to say cooperation in not releasing the information about the steel. Big announcement coming. New journey. Am I right in this? Does Australia, yes, does Australia have information about the election steel? Yes. And they are not going to lie about it. Is that what I'm getting? Okay. Just going to use the yes, no cards. Was Patel told by the Australian authorities, yes, that Australia will not lie about the information about the steel? Was Patel told by the Australians? Because we're part of this 5 eyes, which is about 14 eyes now, but the core is the 5. Was Patel told? Was he trying to get Australia to withhold the information that they had, or lie about it, or manipulate it, or in any way cover up? Yes. 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 I split the deck. Legal action, Jack Smith, Alex Whiting type energy, or just legal action. I'm going to say yes. Shining a light on the snake in the path, moving the truth forward. I'm going to say yes. Australia refused to play ball. Righto. What agreement? This is entertainment only, allegedly. What did the Luxon coalition get Is the Luxon coalition going to compromise themselves in regards to the Five Eyes information? Is the Luxon coalition, Ten of Pentacles, legacy, money, unbalanced agreements, contracts on the bottom, the fading patriarchy, gosh, secrets, the challenges, the secrets being revealed. Who got paid? Who got paid to keep the secrets secret? The energy that they're in at the moment is, you know, what path do they choose to take going forward? You've got in the past the patriarchal dictator, my way or the highway. You will do as you are told. This, oh gosh. However, being stopped and the money shooked out. We've got the false victory in the immediate future, something to do with this false victory, being forced to retreat and rethink their legal position, smoke and mirrors, casting doubt, manipulation, manifestation, treason. Gosh, this New Zealand government's going to be in a lot of trouble. Betrayal, heartbreak, treason, the fool, the foolishness, and kaboom for them. This Luxon coalition. As I said, there's the lovers on the bottom there, the unbalanced agreement. I'm just feeling that compromise, something shocking. Absolutely compromise, something shocking. Is the Australian government, okay, right, they're telling you no, is ASIO, our Australia, money and the Tower, legacy, the Tower. Is the ASIO end of a cycle, something, the Wheel of Fortune, karma's going to come and bite them on the backside. Is ASIO, the Australian Intelligence Agency, going to out the New Zealand government? Out. Is ASIO going to out in any way? I don't know where the information is going to come from. Out the New Zealand government or being compromised in regards to, well, there's my Russia card, but I'm not saying it's connected to Russia. Is ASIO, because I'm getting the Australian Intelligence Agency. You'll have to look up what ASIO stands for. I can never remember. Is ASIO going to out or is going to uncover the New Zealand coalition government as being compromised? Man, brothers and sisters across the ditch, I am not liking this at all, but let's have a look. Is the Australian Intelligence, Ten of Swords, tis a yes, the truth bringing about an ending. Got the poppies in the I don't think they're poppies, but whatever they are. I mean, the poppies is a symbol of the Anzac, Australia, New Zealand connections. Swords of truth poised to fall. Far out. Temperance. Cleaning out the toxicity. Trying to spin the story is the challenge. What have we got? The energy stewing and a harsh truth being brought forward. Information, there's that in the background again. The Ace of Pentacles crowning this reading. Being forced to surrender with the in the face of the information that comes out. The government, I think, might have to resign. Nowhere to go, restricted by the truth in the immediate future. There's that card. It's my Russia card, but it's also the birth of something significantly new in the external position, internally, trying to keep things under wraps, trying to keep it hidden. The deceit, the betrayal, the abuse of power, the win at any cost. These are not good cards. The Seven of Swords, the lie, the Page of Pentacles. Man, I hope they like their 7 pieces of silver. Information coming forward that there was some quid pro quo about election flipping here. And there's my Harris card again. Oh, man. And there's that on the bottom. They need to make a choice about which path they want to take. They may choose poorly with that Four of Swords, because I think there's going to be a judgment, huge announcement about some sort of agreement that was made in the past with that Six of Cups that is going to bring about an ending for the government. But this government, okay, I'm going to ask some really interesting yes-no questions about this. Oh, these are not good cards for the New Zealand government. Is the New Zealand government going to be, how do I word this? Is the New Zealand government, the current coalition, going to get exposed for, yes, for being corrupt? Yes, yes. Okay, that takes me to my next question, which is why sometimes being in a Commonwealth, yes, yes, is lovely, because my next question is the New Zealand government going to be sacked, fired? Australian government had it at one stage, by King Charles or the monarchy. I'm going to just say the monarchy, King Charles. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What's on the top there? Yes. Yes. The Australian government's had it happen to it once when it could not function. New Zealand. Guys, oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to come to light. I don't know how it's going to play out. And I'm going to show you, look, there are no cards in this deck. There are lots of no cards, lots and lots of no cards. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and yes cards. There's equal amounts. But yes, 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 yes. And look, there's even blank ones. Blank ones. I don't know where. Oh boy. Just going to ask one last question. Is it Cash Patel? And I got yes. What I was thinking was, is the reason why it's Cash Patel doing this because the CIA head is loyal to the United States? Yes. It's Cash Patel on this mission because the head of my question was the head of CIA not prepared, not going to compromise. I don't even know who the head of the CIA is. Oh, man. Hopefully I'm wrong. See how it plays out. Love to you all. Take care.